MLB Debut patches are pretty cool, but we thought of 14 other super cool things too. Happy Hobby, I'm David Gons, and once again, this is the sports YouTube channel for you. If you're a sports card collector working with limited budget, today we're doing a little thinking here. Like, what would be cool for card manufacturers to do? Basically, Fanatics going forward. But what would be some cool things to do? And they've already done something that's pretty awesome with the MLB Debut patches for players making their MLB debut in the 2023 season. Topps, or actually the MLB, is putting a patch on their jersey. I'm not sure where it's going on their jersey. I think it's on the arm, where it's an MLB debut. And then immediately after the game, a team of lawyers come in and confiscate the jersey, and they take it back to the warehouse. They cut it up, and they put it into a one-of-one card. Presumably that's going to be coming out, I'm going to guess, in 2024. So that's pretty awesome. To get a Jordan Walker one-of-one card from the first game of 2023, that would be pretty amazing to get. So I thought, that got the gears going, smoke, everything. It's like, man, I have some other cool ideas I think that would be good that Topps or Panini or Fanatics can do. Fanatics seems like they're a little ahead of the game, so they've got some time also to think about this stuff. So here's some ideas for you, Mr. Fanatics. Number one, the Keys to the City card. Now this could be like a Kaboom or a Downtown, basically a card that you find throughout multiple different products, and they're super valuable. They're the best players in their city for their sport, but it'd be across all three sports. So for instance, you'd have, like in New York, you'd have a card with Aaron Judge on it, Julius Randle and Saquon Barkley all on one card. For Philly, it would be like Joel Embiid, Bryce Harper, and Jalen Hurts on one card. Or Dallas, it would be Luka, Jacob deGrom, and Dak Prescott on this one card for that city. The keys to the city. They're the key. They're the keys to the city for each sport, the best players in each sport. Los Angeles would have Mookie Betts and LeBron James and Justin Herbert. Boston would have Jason Tatum, Rafael Devers, and Mac Jones. Mac Jones? He doesn't really... Maybe we bring Tom Brady back for that one. And speaking of Tom Brady, maybe every 10 years you have the City Legends. So it's Keys to the City Legends. So New York would have like Mickey Mantle, Joe Namath, and Walt Frazier. Or Clayton Kershaw and Eric Dickerson and Kobe Bryant for an LA one. That'd be pretty smooth. My second idea is big baller cards. Big baller. Now this is, again, it's similar to the Kabooms and the Downtowns and the home field advantage. Basically what this would be is another card that you can find across all different Fanatics products, but it's also within all different sports. So in other words, say you open up a hobby box of Topps Chrome Baseball, you pull out a big baller card of Patrick Mahomes or Jason Tatum. That'd be pretty sweet. In a baseball product, you get one of those cards. That'd be pretty awesome. And then when 2025 rolls around, I want Fanatics to do another Topps Archives The Rookies box. Now you might know back in 1992, Topps did a Topps Archives The Rookies box, and it was for all the rookie cards that they missed between when they had basketball cards in 1981 until they brought basketball back in 1992. So it was all the rookie cards that would have been, had there been Topps making basketball cards in those seasons, 1982, 1983, 84, 85, all the way up to 1991. That's a pretty cool series. If you go back and check those out, Topps Archives, you find like the Scottie Pippen, like just really cool rookie cards reimagined with the baseball designs of those times. So we do that again once Topps lost the basketball license in 2010. Then they lost the chance to make Topps basketball cards going forward. So if they start again in 2025, which we presume they will once Fanatics gets the NBA license, So from 2010 to 2025, bring back a Topps Archives The Rookies hobby box that has all the reimagined rookie cards. I want to see some sweet Luka Doncic cards from the 2018 Topps baseball flagship design. Let's just think about all those cards in between those years that would have been awesome on the baseball set. Like even think of just 2011 with a Kawhi Leonard card in that 2011 Topps flagship design. Since Fanatics has all of the licenses, then they can do a set of cards that are the MVPs, and they can put these in all different products, all different sports, but it'd be MVPs with dual autos of the MVPs from the previous year from different sports. So maybe you get a dual autograph card with Nikola Jokic and Aaron Judge, or you get a Paul Goldschmidt and Patrick Mahomes. Tell me that wouldn't be awesome, getting dual autos of those guys? That'd be pretty cool. And you can even do it going back previous years. All right, so the next one is Campus Connections. Now this would be a product that basically celebrates colleges, maybe across multiple sports over multiple seasons. And you could have 3 different versions of, say, like 30 different schools per year. And every year those 30 schools rotate. So like, for instance, USC, you'd have a Legends card of like Marcus Allen and maybe a Veterans card of maybe current pro players that are from that school, like a Michael Pittman Jr. And then you'd have a Stars card that's incoming rookies of current players that just graduate from that school. So it'd be like Caleb Williams. Or if you did the Gators, it'd be like Tim Tebow Legends, and the Veterans would be Kyle Pitts, and then the Stars, Anthony Richardson. For Louisville, Wes Unseld and Lamar Jackson and Henry Davis. So you'd mix them all up. They'd be all different sports, all different cards. It'd be pretty cool, I think. And then while we're on the subject of mixing up sports and we're in the college football mindset, let's bring back classic sports, classic football cards, or the classic 4-sport cards. Now, Fanatics doesn't have hockey, so it just has to be the classic 3 sports, but mixing in the college cards, like kind of like a Bowman University, but with all 3 different sports in it: baseball, football, and basketball, all college. And then you mix those up, and then of course you got to have the one card in that set that has all 3 number 1 picks in it. That'd be pretty cool. And then maybe a subset within that is, or maybe it's an insert you can chase, is a Future Stars set, and it's cards of next year's picks, or cards of players that are going to be superstars in the next few drafts. And while we're talking about inserts and we're talking about different cards that would be really cool to pull out, how about movie stars inserts? How about cards of athletes that played characters in different movies? Like, what about Cam Neely as Seabass in Dumb and Dumber? That'd be a great one. Or Ray Allen as Jesus Shuttlesworth, or Shaq from Neon Budo when he played Neon Budo. Those would be awesome, cool movie inserts to pull out. That'd be pretty cool, especially if they had autographs. Or you could do it the other way around and have inserts of famous actors who signed a bunch of cards of roles that they played in sports movies. So like maybe it's Adam Sandler in The Waterboy, or Gina Davis in A League of Their Own, or like Kevin Costner in For Love of the Game, or Draft Day, or Field of Dreams, or Bull Durham. Any of those. Like that'd be really cool to get autographs of those superstar actors on cards playing the roles of those athletes. Alright, so now this is just gonna be shotgun, and here's some more ideas for you. We already have rookie logos on cards, the RC rookie card logos. I'd like a Super Soft logo. I'd like for the second year for them to have a little SS maybe, or like a Superman symbol or something like that, where it tells us this guy's in his second year. He's a super sophomore. Watch out for this guy. I guess Future Stars is kind of like that, but you get Future Stars sometimes mixed up with the rookies, and then there's the rookie cup. Like, it all gets muddled, but if it's super soft, you know it's his second year card. Also, let's go with one standard All-Star logo or All-Star badge for when a player makes the All-Star team. I get sick of these where they kind of make it whatever the All-Star game design was of that year. I don't like that. So let's just go with one All-Star badge for all cards going forward, and it's the All-Star badge from the 1978 Topps series. That's the best one ever. Just keep it that from now on. Also, I understand we're trying to not have We want prospect cards and we have rookie cards, but I think we should also have a top 3 draft pick card. Anytime a player was a top 3 draft pick, I think he gets a card in the upcoming set of whatever sport it is with his top 3 pick, like a badge on his card says he's a top 3 pick. Maybe it says his number 2 pick or number 3 pick. I think it should just say top 3 pick and just leave it at that. And if it's the number 1 overall pick, then it's got to have a number 1 overall pick badge on his card forever. For the rest of his playing career, he has to have that number 1 overall pick logo on his cards. And fantasy baseball and fantasy basketball and fantasy football, like that's so huge these days. I think at the end of every season, once we've determined who the absolute best fantasy players are at each position, that next year, that player gets a fantasy all-star badge on his card. I think that'd be pretty sweet. Or at the very minimum, they have an all fantasy team subset, insert set that goes into next year's cards. And then finally, a college logo parallel. So you have, Topps has the gold parallels and the gold stars parallels and the pink and the all camo even. But how about a college logo parallel? So in other words, like say Paolo Banchero, all across the border of his cards, it's got the Duke logo all around it. Or maybe it's Trevor Lawrence and all around his card is the Clemson logo. That'd be pretty cool. Or Kyle Pitts has the Gators logo. Or Jamar Chase with the LSU Tiger all around it. That'd be pretty sweet. So there's my ideas. Panini, do with it what you will. Topps, I think you're going to take it and run with it. Fanatics, you better be listening because you're the ones that I'm really trying to target with these ideas. But for you, the viewer, I want to know which ones did you like out of those? Which ones did you hate out of those? I'm sure there's a couple that you're like, that's stupid. Which ones did I not think of that you thought of that we need to push these card manufacturers into doing? I want to know. Drop them in the comments below. So let us know what you're thinking. And whatever you do, make sure you have a happy hobby.